Hey guys, what's going on? It's Controvar13 here, and I just got home for hockey practice and I found a PowerPoint that actually is pretty good. It's Six Flags St. Louis for Silver Dollar City. I remember I put a good amount of time into this. I have all the stats included, pictures, logos, everything, so I wanted to make a video off of this. So these are my two closest parks to me, and they're both pretty solid. Six Flags St. Louis is more of a thrill park, while Silver Dollar City is more of a themed experience. And yeah, let's get into the coaster battles. So first up, we have two family/kid coasters. The Grand Exposition coaster gets blown away on this one. River King Mine Train is a family coaster, while the Grand Exposition is a definite kiddie coaster. Like, it literally just goes in a circle. So, River King Mine Train, gonna pick up this one. 3 lift hills with that tunnel drop. It's a pretty good family coaster. It's a little bit rough, but definitely a great family coaster. Next up, we have 2 fantastic wood coasters. Outlaw Run, the first RMC to go upside down. That isn't steel. Yeah, that's what I meant. Because Iron Rattler went upside down before, except Outlaw Run is considered a wood coaster, while Iron Rattler is considered a steel coaster. Sorry about that stutter there. Kind of messed up. But the boss, crazy drop, awesome ride, provides some pretty good airtime, but nothing like Outlaw Run. Outlaw Run is so intense. The drop, you get insane airtime. You're standing up on that drop. Those end inversions are amazing. Just everything is amazing about that ride. Every single second of the ride, it doesn't slow down. It's just crazy throughout. While Boss, although it is much longer, Outlaw Run is just a way better experience. Next up, we have 2 Awesome B&M coasters. I was very hesitant to give this one to Wildfire because B&M Batman the Ride, like, I don't know how to put this here, but B&M's Batman the Ride is a pretty good coaster, even though it's a clone. It is super intense, one of the most intense types of coaster. You pull a lot of G's on those loops and those corkscrews, 0G roll. But Wildfire, it's just the view you get on it is so good. As shown right there, the view is fantastic. The inversions give you so much floater, and not floater, hang time I mean. But it definitely is less intense, and it just feels, you feel so high up on Wildfire. You feel like you're in the 250 feet. Like, you feel like you're in that range because you're up on a giant hill. And yeah, it's got a pretty good drop, pretty good just everything. It's a solid ride. Not as good as some other sit-down roller coasters like Kumba, which is much more intense, except it's still a great ride. So next up, we have 2 awesome Airtime coasters. Powder Keg, a weird ride. It's got this like transfer track thing at the start where you go up and it brings you to the side where the launch track is. You launch out, go over a few airtime hills, and then there's a chain lift. Very weird ride. It's actually very fun. It's long, except in my opinion, American Thunder is one of GCI's best work. I think this is an extremely underrated coaster. You get so much airtime on it. Every single hill, it's like ejector on all of them. There's never a dull moment in the ride, which is why I think it takes the lead here. 2-2 right now. Six Flags St. Louis and Silver Dollar City are tied. Next up, we have 2 awesome family coasters. So, Thunderation is amazing. It's the best family coaster I've ever been on, unless you count Cheetah Hunt as a family coaster, because Cheetah Hunt's better. Oh, actually, and Manta at SeaWorld San Diego. No, yes, San Diego. That is another fantastic family coaster. But Thunderation, the best mine train I've ever been on. It's so much fun. Pandemonium, it's just a clone. Not that great. I mean, it's pretty fun while you're on it, except it's so short that you don't really get to enjoy it. The duration is just much better. It's smooth also, very smooth for a mine train. Silver Dollar City takes the lead here. So two coasters that have literally nothing in common. Okay, we've got Fire in the Hole and Ninja. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but the logos are in the top left and right corners. So if I ever forget a name of one of the rides, you can just look up there, and it should say the names. So, Fire in the Hole. This indoor coaster that's weird. I don't even know. It's kind of bad, but it's better than Ninja. Ninja is definitely one of the worst coasters I've ever been on. It is horrible. You get so much headbanging on it. The only good part about the ride is that there's no lines, ever. Like, it's always a walk-on. Even on a Saturday when it's packed. Always walk-on. It's horrible. But Fire in the Hole, pretty terrible also, except it does have alright theming, so I'm going to give it to Fire in the Hole. It was pretty good during its time, so, I mean, that should also give it some points. So Six Flags St. Louis has 3 extra credits, which don't compare to any of Silver Dollar City's things, like any of Silver Dollar City's other roller coasters. So they get +3, now they're at 5-4. Also, I must add, Silver Dollar City is adding a spinning coaster. We're not sure what type of spinning coaster they're going to go for, but we know it's going to be a spinning coaster in 2018. People are suspecting that it's that Mac kind of boomerang, not really boomerang, sort of like Tempesto and Superman Ultimate Flight clones, where like the Premier Rides version 2, I think it's called, and it's kind of like that, except a little bit different. It's a spinning coaster. Just looked it up, like Mac spinning coaster launch version 2 or something. I don't know what it's called, but you can probably find it if you look up Outlaw Run. Not Outlaw Run, Silver Dollar City 2018 coaster. You can probably find it. So Silver Dollar City has great shows and the Marvel Cave, which is pretty cool, and it will get 2 points for that. So 6-5 because the theming puts it ahead. So mix of rides. Six Flags St. Louis has 44 attractions, and Silver Dollar City has 22. So I mean, obviously it has to go to Six Flags St. Louis just because there are way more rides. Sorry the pictures got messed up here. These should be on that side, this should be on that side. But yeah, overall Six Flags St. Louis just has more quantity. I'd say Silver Dollar City definitely has more quality, except, I mean, you can't go by that much of a difference, 44-22. Next up, we're looking at the rating when you search it on Google. So we got Silver Dollar City at a 4.4 star rating, Six Flags St. Louis at a 4.1. So winning by just 1 point. Barely pulls it off. Get ready for Silver Dollar City. I love this park. If I lived close to it, I would go to it so often. Every ride there, it's amazing. The roller coasters are great, especially with that new spinning coaster. That will just make their lineup even better. And Six Flags St. Louis is very much on the decline. Six Flags seems to not really care about it. It's not their favorite park, so it's not going to get really anything great in the next few years, while Silver Dollar City keeps getting ahead. Outlaw Run, one of my favorite roller coasters. I think it placed number 3 in my top 5. I think so. It's a pretty fantastic ride. Yeah, Silver Dollar City, better theming, just better atmosphere, honestly. Even though it does cost more, I think it's worth it. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe for more content, and that'll be it. Peace from Controver 13.